Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gill and I'm back at it again. And in today's video, I'll be giving my predictions for NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3 and Summerslam, the biggest party of the summer. So let's get started with NXT Brooklyn Takeover 3. The first match will be Andre Cien Almas, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, versus Johnny Gargano, aka Johnny Wrestling. I predict, personally, I think Johnny Gargano will win this match because I don't see any point of having Andre Cien win this match. What are they going to do even if Andre Cien wins this? So I think it would be way more beneficial for Johnny Gargano to win this match and maybe challenge for the NXT title in the near future. And the second match is going to be Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami. Now this match will be really hard hitting because both of them are fierce strikers. I predict that Aleister Black will win because he's just made his debut recently, so I don't think that they'll have him lose. And since Hideo Itami's a heel, you could probably expect him cheating a lot during this match. I think this could be one of the match of the night candidates. And the next match is going to be the Authors of Pain versus Sanity. Now both of these teams are hard-hitting teams. Both have the same style. But I think the Authors of Pain will retain this. And we will see another part to this match. Maybe at the next TakeOver event. The next match, it's gonna be Ember Moon versus the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka. Now I believe Ember Moon should win this one because it's time for Asuka to leave NXT and go on to either Raw or SmackDown. Preferably SmackDown so she could face a queen. And recently Asuka's title reign, personally for me, has become a little bit stale because of the lack of competition maybe. But she still has produced a lot of good matchups. But I think it's time for her to leave NXT and go on to SmackDown or Raw and do some dream matchups. And the main event, the glorious Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre. Like the women's match, I believe Drew McIntyre should win this one because I think it's time that Bobby Roode gets moved up to the main roster. Because now that Bobby Roode has basically beaten everyone in its path, and I think it's time that he moved on to the main roster and face off guys like Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, John Cena, Triple H, all those dream matchups. And I think Drew McIntyre could, if he ends up winning, he could really take NXT to the next level. And he could have matchups against Aleister Black, Hideo Itami, Roderick Strong, Johnny Gargano. The possibilities are endless. So those are my predictions for the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 card. Now let's get into SummerSlam. First match is going to be the Big Cass versus the Big Show, with Enzo Amore suspended high above the ring in a shark cage. I think Big Cass will win this one because of Enzo Amore trying to help and causing, but it going wrong and causing the Big Show to lose the match, which could eventually have Enzo Amore turn on the Big Show and join back again with Big Cass and have him form the tag team again, which could happen. Or they could just have the Big Show knock Enzo out and have Enzo go back to NXT or go to 205 Live. The next matchup is Randy Orton versus Rusev. Now, this match I really think is really crucial for Rusev, as a win for him could elevate him more than he's been losing a lot in big high profile matchups. He's been losing a lot, but I think Rusev really needs to win this matchup so people could start taking him seriously. Do I think he's gonna win? Nope. I believe Randy Orton's probably gonna end up victorious, but I would really love to see Rusev come out victorious on this one, but I don't think it's gonna happen. The next match is going to be The New Day versus the Usos. Now, I believe that New Day will retain this one because they've just won their tag team titles recently, and it wouldn't be a right decision to have them lose the titles to the Usos again. And I believe the New Day will have a pretty lengthy run. That the title reign will be long, and a team from NXT will come to the main roster and dethrone them. And the next match is gonna be Cesaro and Sheamus versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Now, in this matchup, I have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins winning the tag team titles, because this matchup ties into another matchup which I'm going to talk about later in this video. And I think they have been building this up for a really long time, so I don't think they're going to have them lose. Even if they have them lose, it's going to be a way that it's going to be like miscommunication in some ways. And the next matchup, it's going to be Akira Tozawa, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, versus Neville. Now, Tozawa won the Cruiserweight Championship on Monday Night Raw, so I don't think he'll be losing against Neville, and I would rather prefer Neville leaving the Cruiserweight division now, because he has elevated enough, he has done enough for the division, that there's nothing more to gain with him staying in the division. So you can have them move up and challenge for another title, Intercontinental, US, maybe even the heavyweight title, who knows. And the next matchup is Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Now whoever wins this match, I'm fine with it because it's a win-win situation. But preferably, I would rather have Sasha Banks win, which could eventually lead to a heel turn that everybody has been wanting for the longest time ever, and a match against Bayley. Now, I don't think it's going to happen at WrestleMania. I think, well, it depends on Bayley's injury, but if Bayley makes a speedy recovery, the match could very well take place at Survivor Series. Now, Naomi versus Natalya. This match, I really don't care about it because they haven't done a lot. It's been more of Carmella getting into this rivalry than it's been Natalya versus Naomi more. Now, I believe Naomi will retain. Either she will retain or she will end up retaining, but lose it to Carmella because she will cash in. Now, the WWE has spent a lot of money on these Glow in the Dark titles, so I don't think it's the right time to have Carmella cash in the briefcase right now, because a lot of people are expecting it. So have her cash it in on a place where no one expects it. The next matchup is Jinder Mahal versus Nakamura. Now, I believe Jinder Mahal has been booked properly. He's been booked as a strong champion this far, like a heel, like he should have been booked. Now, something I liked about Jinder's title reign was because that WWE took a chance on a guy that no one wanted to take a chance on. They stepped out of the boundaries. And it has proven to be a lot of beneficial. Like subscribers from India have tuned into the WWE way more because Jinder Mahal is a champion. But I think Jinder Mahal's championship run is coming to an end because I think Shinsuke Nakamura should win this one and hold off the title until he faces AJ Styles at WrestleMania, so we could finally get that dream match. Next matchup is Baron Corbin versus John Cena. Now, this matchup had all the potential, but WWE wasted it by having Baron Corbin cash in the briefcase and lose. Before Baron Corbin before he cashed in, my prediction was that Baron Corbin was going to lose to Cena or have a DQ type of finish. Have Baron Corbin come at the end of the night, try to cash in on Jinder, but fail because Cena would interfere that way that the feud would continue on for a month or so. But now I think that John Cena may win, because either way it does something for Baron Corbin, but it's not going to do him as much as it would have if he would have been Mr. Money in the Bank. Hey guys, while I'm editing my video, I just found out that a new match has been announced for SummerSlam, which is the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan versus The Miz and The Miztourage. I really don't care about this match. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to give my predictions. Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys for the win. And now the main event. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Roman Reigns versing each other in a fatal 4-way match for the Universal title. Now this match has a lot of possibilities, but one possibility that I really don't think will happen is Braun Strowman becoming the champion. Because I don't think he's really prepared for it, because if Braun Strowman does become champion, who is he going to face? Finn Balor, yeah. Samoa Joe, yeah. But Roman Reigns, because he has faced Roman Reigns so many times, we do not want to see this matchup again for a very long time. Now, yes, their matchups have been entertaining, but I really don't want to see them fight for like a while, like at least 6 months. So I think either Brock will retain, Samoa Joe could win, but I really think that either Brock's going to retain or Roman Reigns is going to win. Now, if Roman Reigns is going to win, it's going to be in 2 possible ways. One is Paul Heyman going to turn on Brock Lesnar and side with Roman Reigns, so that would give Roman another edge, and maybe have him turn heel or keep him as a babyface. Do whatever you want, but at least his promos will improve that, since he has a mouthpiece in Paul Heyman, which he could deliver ground-shaking promos. But I think that, you know, when I talked about Dean and Seth winning the titles and how it was going to connect to another matchup, this is the matchup. Imagine this: Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar facing off against each other, and the lights go out. Who do we see in the ring? Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Oh my god, the Shield. People are going to go crazy. We're going to have a Shield reunion. Have the triple powerbomb. Have him triple powerbomb Brock. I'm so excited I can't even speak straight. Have him powerbomb Brock Lesnar for the 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns wins the title, and you could use this to have the fans get back on Roman Reigns' side. So there you go, guys. Those were my predictions for SummerSlam. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, people, peace.